he comes up with the cameras.
Friends of Laguna, Atascosa and Fish and Wildlife Service, this will be the second trip, exploratory trip. Look at doing a kayak trip out in the bay out of Laguna, Atascosa.
We'd like to welcome you to Laguna Atascosa. We're here at the Laguna Madre. We're about to kayak across to some silt islands or spoils islands, not quite sure what trip we're taking. We're looking at these kayaks and talking about safety, and the first thing we want to say is that safety is very important.
Yes, it is.
Make sure you always have your life jackets and your vests with you, which are in the boat already. And we just want to remind you about what the signals are in case you're in trouble. We want to make sure that everyone is safe. Of course, we know what this means.
This means emergency, you need help, and then if we see you doing this, then we'll go like this.
Are you okay?
So, how do you say?
And you should respond either I'm okay or wave, it's an emergency, or wave your paddle, that's an emergency. Want to encourage you to be careful when you use your paddles. As you're going through, make sure that we're not disturbing as much of the wildlife and as the natural grasses that are here. So we want to make sure that we're paddling just over the surface. Make sure we're not disturbing the wildlife on the bottom. Hold on to your paddle that you don't let go, because it's very important to balance and to keep yourself stable on the boat.
Never stay away from the guy. You always stay in the group and make sure you hear what your guy is trying to tell you. And don't wander around, and please stay with the group. And
if you cannot hear the voice of the person who's guiding you, then you are too far away.
Yeah.
Make sure you take enough water with you, and make sure you're wearing protective covering. If you do try to get out of your boat and are traveling on some of the islands, try to keep in the same path so that we don't disturb, that we disturb as little as possible of the habitat. And we want to encourage you also that this is not just for kayaking, that we're out here to look at wildlife, and we're out here to look at the habitat. So, you know, if you have any books or anything like that, you can identify birds that are around and any of the fish and things.
Whistle signals. One whistle means stop, I need your attention. That means there's probably more directions or more questions coming. Two whistles means stop, paddle to me, I need to tell you something. Three whistles means there's been an emergency and to get out of the water, wherever the nearest land is. You always want to stay with your boat, and definitely always keep your paddle. Again, your paddle can be used as a signal, but also it'll get you where you want to go too if you're actually in the water. Your boat's easy to spot, so always try to stick with your boat. If you get out on land and you're looking for other people, or you've been separated from the group, stay with the boat. It is very easy to spot.
Okay, this is important to get your muscles warmed up and to reduce the chance of injury out on the water. Muscle cramping can occur, and that really ruins the trip. And also, it will hopefully make your post-trip not quite so painful. All right, so we want to start with the neck, and we're going to work our way down. And everyone needs to be doing this. So first, head over to your right shoulder. Okay, remember we're just trying to stretch. Right, we're not trying to, this is not a competition. No bouncing. All right, up and over to the left. All right, and if you want a slow roll, chin to chest, and then to the other side, and then up. Alright, so we're going to stretch the upper body next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my left hand behind my back, and I'm going to pull it so you have kind of a chicken wing over on this side. Lean your ear towards your chicken wing, and you'll feel that through your neck and also your shoulder. All right, release, and the other side. All right, release. Arm in front. again, your shoulder and also your upper back. Release. Opposite side.
He's not stretching. Sam,
Make him
what's a
believe.
stretch on there?
Okay, now we're going to move to the core. So kind of a wide, relaxed stance, and lean over. It doesn't matter.
The other side.
Doesn't matter which side you start on as long as you do both sides. Okay, and a group of muscles that we'll be using a lot today, but people forget to stretch the abs. So put your hands on your lower back to support your back, and then lean backwards.
Oh, there's a moon. How many pops can I do?
Okay, now for your lower back, bend forward,
Oh, who's gonna lift
touch
me
your
up?
knees, shins, ankles, toes, the ground, whatever you can reach. Again, this is not a competition. Not trying to hurt yourself, just trying to get stretched out.
Not a competition, but you're beating me.
Okay, up. There was another one. Chad.
Yes.
Legs.
Well, yeah, but we did something else too. We did
Lunges.
lunges. Did we do the hip rolls with them?
The legs.
It's good to do. I mean, I would.
Yeah, okay.
Plus, it'll be good on the video too.
Because she looks good.
Go. This is where I will look crappy. Okay, so we're going to do hip rolls because those of you who've paddled before, you do a lot of this. Oh, my back cracked twice. All right, so just keep your,
Hoops.
yeah, kind of like hula hoops. Keep your upper body as still as possible and just move your hips. All right, so now we're going to do lunges.
Right, then we get the word.
People also don't realize that you use your legs a lot in kayaking. Yeah, that's one of the misconceptions, that it's all upper body. But if you've ever just tried to power through something with your upper body, you know that you get tired pretty quick, and it doesn't work. Okay, and that is it for stretching.